torque is the quantity that measures how effective a force caused by a body to rotate. So, torque is produced by when a force is applied with the leverage. So, it is defined by the product of the force and the lever arms. So, kapag sinabi, the lever arm is the perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation to the line along which the force acts. So, the magnitude of the torque can be calculated by torque is equal to force times the lever arm, or that's T, something like T is equal to F times DL. Now, ano ba yung ibig sabihin natin ng torque? Ito yung karaniwan na mapapansin nyo is itong part na to. Ito yung tinatawag natin torque. Ito yung tornilyo. Kita naman kayo siguro ng ganitong klase ng tornilyo. So, this can be loosened or this can be tightened. So, pag ating tinatawag, ito yung axis of rotation dito sa part na yan. Ito dito sa part na ito yung axis of rotation. Kasi, why nandun yung axis of rotation? Kasi, ito yung iikot. It will be rotate. It can be upward or downward. Now, nasan ba yung lever arm na sinasabi? The lever arm is from this point up to this point. That is the distance from this point up to this point. Now, ano yung force? This is the force. Ito yung ditong part na to, ito yung hahawakan natin. Ito yung kunwari dito natin siya hahawakan. So, pag hinawakan natin siya, it can be papunta dito, pataas, or it can be papunta dito sa baba. Depende kung ano yung process na gagawin nyo. It can be ito ba ay inyong luluwagan o ito ba ay inyong hihigpitan. So, ito yung tinatawag. So, that's why magkakaroon ka ng torque is equal to the force. Yung i-apply ng force, gano'n kalakas yung force na i-apply mo times yung length, which is the distance from this point up to yung hawakan mong parte ng liabe, in short. Now, sa seesaw, meron din tayo yan. So, ito yung axis of rotation. Dito siya. Tapos, ito yung torque arm. Simula dito sa part na to hanggang dito sa part na to. Ito yung force. Sabihin natin may nakasakay ditong bata. Siya. So, force, ibig sabihin, can be, pag sumakay yung bata na walang seesaw, yung sa, imagine nyo na, di ba ang seesaw natin, seesaw ba yun? Kasi yung gumaganon. Ito. Imagine niyo yan. Kunwari, yung bata ay nandito. So, pag sumakay siya na nag-iisa, di ba yung seesaw ay papunta sa baba? Because of the force or the weight ng bata. Now, here, the third picture, ito yung ating the center of rotation. The rotation. And then yung torque natin. So, pag hinati natin yan, yung itong bata na to, pag sumakay siya dyan, siya ay papunta dito. That is the direction niya. Tapos itong isa, that will be a clockwise. Ito pumunta dito. That will be clockwise. Itong isa naman is, ito, pumunta siya dito. That will be a counterclockwise. So, yan. So, to understand more, we have here the second condition for equilibrium. So, yung pataas, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, the force applied is upward. So, magkakaroon ka dito ng positive. That will be a counterclockwise. Now, kapag naman negative, pumunta siya dito, or pababa naman yung force na i-apply mo, that will be a clockwise. Now, meron tayong, kapag clockwise, ay kapag counter, that will be torque U. Sabihin niyan, this will be a counterclockwise or CCW. Kapag naman torque C, ibig sabihin na to, clockwise or along with the clock. So, yun. This two, yung clockwise at saka yung counterclockwise at saka yung clockwise are equal. Now, to understand more, let's have this problem. Now, in the problem, in a simple dance, two men are carrying a princess on the bamboo pole that is 5 meters long and weighs 200 newtons. Now, if the princess, 500 meter long yung bamboo, tapos ang bigat niya ay 200. Now, if the princess weigh 400 Newton and sit 1.5 meter from one end, yung one end na is yung F2. How much each man support? So, di ba, kapag nagbuhat, so ano yung may weight natin? Yung bamboo natin, yung may weight na which is 200, kaya WB is 200. Tapos yung weight ng princess o yung tao, WB is 400. Now, papunta saan ng weight again? Papunta siya sa baba. Kasi due to gravity, so hila silang dalawa. Now, asan yung ang nararamdaman ng dalawang tao, yung bigat ng bangko at saka yung princess. Nasaan nun sa balikat nila. Ayan, dyan. Now, let's make it reference that the given is yung ating axis of rotation, tinatawag natin, is nasa F1 or the F1. Kaya meron pa dito counterclockwise. Yan. Kasi, kapag itinaas nitong F2, ng person 2, kapag tinaas na to, syempre, papupunta din yung bamboo, pagpapagano siya. Pag binaba naman niya, that will be, pag bumaba naman siya, or ibinaba niya, papunta naman yung bamboo pa baba. So, kaya meron dito counterclockwise at saka meron pa dito clockwise. So, imagine the direction of the bamboo kapag gumalaw yung isang tao. Kaya yung ating reference na gamitin is the F1. Now yung center of gravity or the CG natin ng bamboo, CG, center of gravity, yung pinakagitna, is 2.5. Bakit siya naging 2.5? Kunin mo yung kalahati na 5 meters. So, 5 meters divided by 2, that will be 2.5. So mag-aaroon ka dito ng from F1 to the center of the gravity, that will be a 2.5. Now, yung princess na may gravity, may nandito sa point na yan, is from the F1 up to the point kung saan siya nakaupo, that will be a 3.5. Sabi nito, saan yung problem natin? Seats 1.5 from one end. So, ito yung 1.5 natin. So, pag ginad mo yung 3.5 plus 1.5, that will be considered as 5 meter. So, yung layo ni F1 at saka ni F2 ay 5 meters. Question? Nakuha ba ang ating may nagre-request? Nakuha ba yung diagram kung paano nangyari? Let's solve it. So, the question is how much weight must each man support? So, kukunin natin yung force ni F1 at saka yung force ni F2 para mabuhat niya yung princess kasama yung weight ng bamboo. So, karon tayo dito na summation of your Fy is equal to 0. Now, in the summation of your Fy, ano mo yung mga nasa Y natin? Siyempre, meron tayong summation of your Fy is equal to F1 plus F2 plus, it's minus yung weight ng bamboo minus yung weight ng person. So again, ano yung mga nasa Y natin? Siyempre, ito yung person 1, yung F1, yung person 2 which is considered as F2. Yung weight ng bamboo, Y it's minus kasi it's weight. Yung weight ng princess, Y it's negative kasi it's also weight. Now, is equal to 0. So therefore, magkakaroon tayo dito ng F1 plus F2 is equal to, ilipat natin yung weight ng bamboo plus weight ng princess. So nilipat natin ito dito. So kaya nawala yung 0. Now, what is the weight of the bamboo? Yung weight ng bamboo natin ay 200 plus yung weight ng princess natin ay 400. So therefore, magkakaroon ka dito ng F1 plus F2 is equal to 400 plus 200 plus 450, this will be 650 Newton. So, let's itabi muna natin siya dyan. So, naroon tayo ng F1 plus F2. Now, let's find first next is we have to find for your F2. Now, to find for your F2, Now, to find for the F2, ang reference natin dito is F1. Bakit yun ang ating reference? Kasi nasa kanya yung counter at nasa kanya din yung clockwise. Ayan. Kung may reference tayo, so magkakaroon tayo ng summation of your torque clockwise minus the summation of your is equal to the summation of your torque counterclockwise. So against is clockwise, U is counterclockwise. So magkakaroon tayo dito na yung clockwise natin. Ano ba yung mga pababa natin? So yung mga pababa natin is weight ng bamboo plus yung lever at times yung lever ng bamboo. Kapag sinabi natin lever, that is the distance plus weight ng princess, then lever ng princess is equal to F2 plus yung lever 2. Yan. Kasya ba? So, yung weight ng bamboo, ano ba yung weight ng bamboo again natin? This will be a 200 times yung lever niya. Ano yung lever niya from F1? O distance na from F1? Anyone? Distance ng bamboo. Yung center ng bamboo, yes. Avocado.
2.5 po.
Okay, so this will be 2.5 yung distance na from the F1. Kasi ang reference natin is the F1. Plus, yung weight ng princess is 450 times yung lever niya papunta sa F1. This will be avocado again.
3.5 po.
This will be 3.5. Is equal to F2 kasi ito yung kukunin natin. Tapos yung lever niya papunta kay F1. Aside from avocado. F2, lever niya is what? F1 to F2 to F1. What is the lever or the distance? Yes, Galila.
5 po.
So we can have multiply by 5. Okay? So, yun yung ating equation. So, magkakaroon tayo dito ng 200 times 2.5. Magkakaroon tayo ng 500 plus 450, 450 times 3.5. This will be 1575 is equal to 5F2. Paki-double check nga po yung aking pag-multiply kung tama. 200 times 2.5 is 500 and 450 times 3.5 is 1575. Tama ba? Okay. Tama daw sabi ni Queen. Okay, so we have to add. So 500 times 1575. This will be 2075 is equal to 5F2. Then we have to divide both sides by 5. If they cancel out. So magkakaroon tayo dito ng F2. So divide natin yung 2075 divided by 5. This will be 415 Newton. So lang natin. 415 Newton. So, yung F2 o yung person 2, ang support niya para sa bamboo or para mabuhat niya yung bamboo at yung princess ay 415. Question? How to get this? So, let's now get the F1 or yung person 1. So, to get that, gamitin natin to, yung F1 plus F2. So, magkakaroon tayo dito ng F1 is equal to 650 Newton minus F2. So, transpose lang natin yung F2. So, magkakaroon tayo dito ng F1 is equal to 650 minus 415. So, yung F1 natin, rather F1. So, F1 is equal to 235 Newton. So, 650 minus 415, this will be 235 Newtons. So, yun po yung support ni F1. While yung support ni, ni F2 ay 450. Question? Nagets mo? Clarification. Yan, alam mo, pati pagsasayaw ng single, may physics na. So, kaya pag nag-face to face, tapos nag-college na kayo, tapos yung PE nyo ay single, maalala nyo yun. Okay, so let's have the yung pag-akyat ng hagdan. Tuturuan naman kayo paano kayo mag-akyat bahay. So, a ladder 7.5 meter long is leaning against the smooth wall at the 0.7 meter above the ground with its base 2 meter from the wall. So, the ladder weighs 200 Newton and an 800 painter stand 2/3. So, nakalagay dyan, 2/3 away from the, 2/3 of the way up the ladder. So, what is the normal force? Normal force yung hinahanap natin. And the frictional force must act on the bottom of the ladder to prevent it from slipping or for the painter to be safe. So, ano ba yung friction? So, just background. Friction, ito yung against doon sa, ito yung nagtitigil para hindi siya, sa isang bagay para hindi siya dumulas. Kunwari, di ba, kapag nag-brake ka ng sasakyan, di ba, yung brake clamp or yung brake shoe ay nag-a-attach doon sa gulong or doon sa something doon sa part ng gulong, that cause a friction. So, iniipit niya para magkaroon siya na para mag-stop. So, yun po yun. So, yun yung idea ng friction. So, again, let's have analyze the given. So, meron tayo dito 7.5 meter. The ladder is 7.5. So, andito siya. 7.5. Yun yung simula dito hanggang dito. Yun yung haba ng ladder, 7.5. Tapos, 7 meter above the ground, ito siya. Ito, tsaka ito. Yung taas ng sinandalan ng ladder. Then, yung 2 meter from the wall. Ito, simula dito hanggang dito sa part na yan. That is a 2 meter. Now, paano nakuha itong lever ng ating person? Ang center of gravity ay nandito sa gitna. That is the CG, the center of the gravity. Now, yung weight ng bamboo is weight ng ladder ay 200. This is 200. Tapos yung painter, this is 800. That is the weight. Tapos, meron tayong lever ng ladder is 1.0 meter. Bakit siya 1.0? Kalahati ng 2. So, saan galing yung 2? Ito yung base. So, ito yung base natin. Kalahati ng 2. That is 1. Now, paano naging 1.33 to? Yung 1.33 ay 2 times 2/3. This is 1.33. So, may kinalaman si 2/3 dito. Ayan. So, simula dito, papunta perpendicular here, tsaka dito. So, the lever ng person is 1.33. So, baka siya yung 1.33 kasi 2 times 2/3. Yung 2/3 na taas ng tao doon sa hagdan. Okay, so let's solve it. So, let's have first what is the normal force. So, again, magkakaroon tayo din ng summation of your y is equal to the F sub n. Why it's F sub n? That is the normal force minus the weight of the person minus the weight of the ladder is equal to 0. So, Fn or normal force is equal to weight of the person plus weight of the ladder is equal to normal force. Yung weight ng person natin ay 800 plus weight ng ladder ay 200. So therefore, ang normal force na meron tayo dito is 1,000 Newton. Next is the frictional force. What frictional force must act at the bottom of the ladder? So the frictional force na meron tayo dito is, let's use the torque. Ang ating reference point ay nandito. So sa F, ito ay F sub F kasi frictional force. Diba yun? Kulit na nalipad. So, magkakaroon tayo summation of your torque clockwise is equal to the summation of your torque counterclockwise. So, reference is the F sub F. Yan. Gawin natin ito mali. F sub F. So, ano ba yung clockwise natin? So, ang clockwise natin ay papunta dito. Going here. Tapos yung counter ay papunta dito. So, yung mga clockwise lang natin ay F sub F and lever ng F is equal to yung counter natin ay weight ng ladder tapos yung lever niya plus weight ng person tapos yung kanyang lever ng person. So magkakaroon tayo ng F sub F. Yung lever niya is 7 meters. So saan nakuha yung 7? Ito is equal to yung weight ng person natin ay 200. Ano yung lever ng ladder? This will be 1. Oh, and 1. Kakalan tayo ng 1. Ito from here. Plus weight ng person which is 800 multiply ng lever niya is 1.33. So magkakaroon tayo ng 7 frictional force. 7 of the frictional force is equal to, this will be 200 plus, so 800 times 1.33, this will be 1,064. Then 7F sub F is equal to 1,264. Then divide natin by 7. So yung F sub F or the frictional force is equal to 180.57 Newton. So yun. Why it's 180.57 Newton? That will i-divide natin 1,264 divided by 7.